Hi there, and thanks for joining us on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Antoinette Essay. In this segment, we're talking about the Virginia Center for Inclusive Communities, and joining us to talk about the organization is Jonathan C. Zohr. He is the president and CEO. Joins us now. Thank you for being on the program.
Thanks for the opportunity.
This organization has been around for a while. Give me some background history on it.
Absolutely. We were founded back in 1935 as the Virginia region of NCCJ, which was the National Conference of Christians and Jews. And over the years, our work has continued to be in the area of interfaith understanding, but as decades and generations moved forward, the organization realized we had to be working on the broad range of issues of diversity and inclusion. And so we continue that work today as the Virginia Center for Inclusive Communities, with a mission to conduct programs that promote understanding and respect on all issues of diversity for all age groups all across Virginia.
And now when you say inclusive, you're talking about things like bullying, and so that's a major thing. It's actually one of the biggest things that you talk about and you tackle.
Absolutely. We've been working quite a bit with schools in recent years. We've actually been able to increase our programming dating back to 2006 by 300% with requests from schools, community organizations, businesses, and bullying is one of those topics that is really at the forefront. We help students to think about how they can be effective allies. So rather than simply be a bystander who's watching bullying take place, what can they do to intervene in productive and meaningful ways? We help teachers to think about what they can do to prevent, be proactive, and then also reactive when bullying does come up, both in a classroom level and at a school-wide level. And then we help community stakeholders to think about what their responsibilities are to create school environments, but also community environments that are really bully-free zones.
And so do you go into the school?
Absolutely.
And so from programs, I'm assuming. So talk about some of the programs.
Sure, we have assembly programs that help students in a broader environment. We also do more intensive workshops, and some of these programs also lead to multi-day retreats where we'll take 30, 40, 50, 60 students out of a building for 3 or 4 days along with some of their educators where they can move from awareness to action, where they learn about issues of diversity and inclusion, they understand some of the bullying and prejudice and harassment that their classmates face, and then they develop action plans where they can go back to their school to create climates that are characterized by respect.
Okay, and the success rate has been?
We've had a really strong success rate. We have individual students who are demonstrating new behaviors in schools, but we also have school-wide action plans, and the work on bullying and other topics has also led us to be able to address the academic achievement gap, some of the ways in which there are significant disparities along lines of race or class, gender, or national origin, to ensure that schools are places where all students and all families can be successful.
Yeah, and you have a huge humanitarian awards dinner coming up. Talk about that.
Absolutely. For 49 years, this organization has recognized individuals and organizations for their work that builds bridges across lines of difference. And this year, on October 27th, we'll be recognizing Don Coles, Miriam Davidow, Willie Jones Dell, Marjorie Greer, T.K. Somaneth, and Monroe Harris for their work over the years that has really made Richmond a better place to live, to work, and to learn.
And this is open to the public. They can buy tickets to come to it?
Absolutely. Invitations are available through our website, inclusiveva.org, and they can call our office at 515-7950. But absolutely, it's an event that we try to bring a diverse cross-section of the community together. It's a celebration of the highest ideals of humanitarianism, and we recognize these individuals for the model that they've set for us.
And you recognize individuals every year. Is this something that the community can be a part of next year?
Absolutely. We always are accepting nominations, and the committee has a very, very difficult decision. It's a highly prestigious honor, and so they're going back and looking at nominations 15, 20 years. We really see that people are nominated year after year, and the community gets behind them, and we try to make sure that we're tapping into as diverse a cross-section of the community as possible and selecting a slate of honorees.
And once again, that date for the dinner?
It's on Thursday, October 27th at the Richmond Marriott.
And in your website for folks to get more information?
It's www.inclusiveva.org.
Okay, well, we appreciate you coming to talk to us about the program.
Thanks so much.
We've been talking with Jonathan Zohr. He is the president and CEO of Virginia Center for Inclusive Communities. And thank you for joining us here on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Antoinette Essay.